Zachary, how much has your excitement for Daredevil Born Again changed with the Punisher writer being the new showrunner? So a couple weeks back, they announced that, or they didn't announce, it was reported that huge shakeup at Marvel, that they didn't like the footage they saw for Daredevil Born Again. Therefore, they fired the directors they had, they fired the head writers, and they said in this report they're dramatically changing their model for doing television and having proper showrunners, where previously it was essentially we hire writers and directors, but it's actually being run by them, the producers, executive producers. And in this book right here that I read, they have a term for this. I've been making fun of it as the they, because that's the way it's referred to in interviews. They call it the parliament. That's the phrase that is actually used. Parliament of this team of executives that are actually over everything. And parliament, that's who is the they? Now we know it's the parliament, and they list off the names of them, who they are in this book, but they're also names that were out there. They're not like secret people. So yesterday it was announced that they hired the showrunner, or one of the writers from the Punisher Netflix show, to be the showrunner for Daredevil Born Again. And they brought in two of the directors that did Moon Knight, which I was watching through right before I started this, as well as several episodes of Loki season 2. So there's some of the guys that have worked well with the Marvel system. We hired them to direct some of the episodes of Daredevil Born Again. How much has my excitement changed in light of this information? I hate to say it, it hasn't. And it's like, I feel like if I saw these names 2 years ago, I'd go, cool. All right, they're bringing someone from Marvel Netflix. They didn't get the Daredevil people, but they did bring over Punisher people. Punisher was one of the stronger shows. It wasn't one of the ones that was a mess. Okay, that's a win. And then some of these directors that worked on Moon Knight, which Moon Knight I have quite a few issues with. Loki season 2 I have significantly fewer issues with. I just feel like so much trust has been broken, and there's the feeling like they're taking advantage of my love of Daredevil. And they know I love that show, and they think if they just do their own version with a couple of the same actors, it'll work. But there's all these statements. So it's not really a continuation. It's not really season 4. It's not really. They're confusing as to how much it is tied. So it feels like it's not even borrowed trust. It's stolen trust. They did not make this other show, but they took two cast members to convince me to like it, which is cheating, and it feels like you're taking advantage of me. So it's kind of a tricky one, because I feel like if I saw these names separately, if I saw them in a different context, I would have very different feelings about them. But as of right now, where I'm feeling very much burned, and I need to see that Marvel really is changing their system, their setup, everything, before I give them the benefit of the doubt. That they've broken trust, and it needs to be earned back in order for me to be excited about it. But they're the people, especially the Punisher, ready to go, okay, that's promising. That's promising, but it's not fantastic. Because I enjoyed Punisher, but it's also one of those ones where it's like, that also wasn't really what I wanted Punisher to be. Punisher was never as good on his own show as he was in Daredevil. That concerns me. And then, like I said, bringing in people that have been working on their past shows when I have had issues with their past shows doesn't immediately make me go, yeah, that's it. We've done it. We've absolutely course corrected here. Most of these clips are pulled from my Patreon live streams. I do about 6 live streams every single month. For $2 per month, $20 per year, you can get access to all the exclusive videos and live streams. For $5 per month, you get your name on my end card. At the top tier, you get a 30-minute video chat with me each month. The link down below in the description has more information.